Good morning, guys and gals, all gals. We're going to get started in 2 minutes. Two minutes. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock right now. We're going to get started in 1 minute. Yesterday didn't record, so if you were looking for the rewind, sorry, didn't record, which is why you have the playlist. Week 6, you've got at least 30 workouts available to you. A lot of pulsing from yesterday, and our first AMRAP, which was no fun. Chrissy, your niece in the background sounded just like Elmo. It was great. Thank you for that. Today is mobility, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Chin to chest, ear to shoulder, chin to sky, ear to shoulder, chin to chest, and we'll go in the opposite direction. Starting to warm up here in LA. It's supposed to be 80 degrees, which is nice. Been doing my workouts out in the sun. Sun's out, guns out. If you have the opportunity to be doing the exact same thing, I would suggest it. Only doing this in here so you guys can see and hear me. Otherwise, be outside soaking in that sun. You know, when the weather's good, it doesn't make this quarantine feel so bad. Unless, of course, you're in the hospital, then a little different. Right hand at your side, thumb goes back, finding that sticking point, internally rotating through the shoulder joint, continuing all the way around until you hit your pocket. From there, taking it back through extension, externally rotating through the shoulder joint, continuing that circle all the way back. 60 seconds here. I'm going to turn around so I can see the clock. Take your time with this. Oh, nice and sore. We're going to get some spirals. We do some upper body focus today. We do primarily lower body focus on Thursday. So we're going to get your wrists today. We're going to get some hovers. We're going to get spine, ribs, all that good stuff. That's 1 minute there. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Left hand at your pocket, taking it straight back, finding your sticking point, internally rotating through the shoulder joint, continuing all the way around. Oh, that feels awesome. And let's take it back the other way. You know, I like to hold on to my ribs to make sure that as I move, I'm not moving my rib cage, right? Trying to get pretty strict movement through the shoulder joint. If you train with me in person, you know that I like to do this against a wall, create myself a block, prevent me from cheating, right? By breaking through that wall. I'm going to knock out one more here. If you're finishing up, you can go ahead and get started on that leg circle. Find something that doesn't move. Right knee comes up. Right knee opens wide. Heel comes to sky. Knee comes high. Knee comes wide. heel comes to sky. You're here for another 30 seconds. I'm going to check in and see who's here. Chrissy, Brad, hello. Thomas, hello. Logan, you missed our call this morning. Caroline, hello. Catherine, hello. Good to see you in class. Last but not least, I see you in here, Monis. And hey, guys, Monis, who just started trading with us in February before this all got locked down. Maybe it was early March, Monis? Yep. He just got engaged. Love in the quarantine. Woo! Party! Congratulations, Monis. Very happy for you. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Getting that left leg. Logan, I see you texting me. Just keep on working out. We'll talk later. Left side, if you haven't done so already, knee high. Keeping the height, go wide. Keeping the height, come underneath. I'm not gonna lie to you, the work I've been doing in here has made me really want to do some lower body mobility today. But considering we're down to a 5-day-a-week split, we got rid of the myofascial release. I'm going to try to get more specific with our mobility coaching and focus on upper body to start the week and lower body to end the week. Still a little bit of hip stuff. Just get them nice and warm, go a long way. Finish up your last circle. We're going to get into arm spirals. I'm going to do it kneeling. You can do it standing. I just want you to be able to see me. Remember, palms are up. One hand goes down, right? So internally rotating through the shoulder joint, continuing that rotation and spiraling through in the opposite direction. You see my ribs move with that spiral. We're going to go here for 1 minute, back and forth. Trying to get as much external rotation and as much internal rotation in opposition. Right, so as one shoulder is internally rotating, the other is externally rotating. And as we reverse, we get this nice movement of the rib cage. Couple more spirals here. This is probably the most fatiguing of all of the controlled articulated rotations that we do, if you do them right. Most fatiguing. Holding your arm out like this. Not too easy. Go ahead and finish up your spiral. Let's get into our first spinal controlled articulated rotation. Again, I'm on my knees. You can do it standing, but I recommend for this one to be in a kneeling position. Getting that full spinal flexion, rotating left, oh yeah, rotating right. You come up every time to reset, fine by me. Rotating left, rotating right. And you can segment your vertebrae by not flexing as much, right? So if I bend over far, I'm going to get more of these lower thoracic, upper lumbar vertebrae getting some movement. But if I only flex a little bit, I'm going to then focus more on where my ribs are, more mid-thoracic, right? So you can mess around with how much you segment your spine or how much you flex forward. But notice, I'm not falling forward at all, right? I'm not losing my center of gravity, right? So as I round forward, we're going to do some J curls today. We're focusing again on keeping our center of gravity right over our pelvis. Couple more. Let's go ahead and get into a half kneeling position. At home, if you're on hardwood, a nice folded towel will do you well. I'm going to go ahead and use the Airdyne. Not afraid to admit, this ground does not feel too hot on my leg. Now, my left foot is forward, my right foot is back, right? So this hip flexion, right, this bent knee on this front side is closing off some space, right, from my ribs to my pelvis. So I'm going to side bend towards this open area, right? So my right knee is down, I'm side bending right, opening up all this space over here. And from here, I'm going to rotate in both directions, keeping that nice open space here. Oh yeah, that feels awesome. Cool. Make sure you're nice and stable as you work through this rotation. I'm going to give you another angle. Side bending towards that open or dropped leg. Rotating and rotating. You could do it the other way. There's nothing wrong with that. For me, I just get a pinching feeling and I don't want that. And I'm making sure that as I go through these rotations, I'm driving this front foot into the ground hard, right? I should feel my hamstring engaged by pushing into the ground, stabilizing my lower body on this side. Another 20 seconds here or so, and then we're going to switch sides. Now, every time I come out of this rotation, I notice that I lose a little bit of side bend. So I'm going to reset every single time. I get through that rotation. Oh, let's try to get a little bit more. One more rep for me here. Come out, switch sides. Same idea, giving you a different angle. Actually, I'll give you this forward angle. Okay, side bending towards this nice open side, rotating and rotating the other way. So I've got my left knee down, and I'm side bending to the left. It's called lateral flexion of the spine. I'm rotating in both directions through that side bend. Nothing wrong with doing it the opposite way. But you might feel a little bit more pinchy, a little bit less room to open up as you rotate towards that front leg. Same idea with that segmentation of your vertebrae. Side bending a little bit less will give you more upper thoracic, right? Side bending a little bit more will give you more lumbar. I'm gonna get one more full rep here. I'm gonna do those open books with those bretzels. Shake it out. Feeling pretty muddy. Feeling really cash money right now. Let's go ahead, lay onto our side. Open books. If you've got something, I would suggest placing it in between your legs, tying your adductors, right, the muscles on your inner thigh, to this rotation, making sure that you don't open up this top leg. You can also just hold on to your leg here and open up and close off. We can do this for 90 seconds. Your 90 seconds has just begun. We've done this, I think, at least once a week. We might have missed this last week, but remember the variations. You can circle up and around. You can go open and closed. Make sure there's no stress in your neck, right? You're not trying to lift your head up off the ground. You're just letting your head relax. And of course, there's the bretzel. Open it up like this. Bretzel's probably the least comfortable and most challenging. Trying to drive that front leg to the ground. Or I'm sorry, that top leg to the ground. Try to open up and bring that top shoulder blade to the ground as well. Another 30 seconds here for you. I'm going to just move and switch the angle of the camera so you can get a better idea of how the bretzel looks. Let me just find the right space. Is this metal? Oh, yeah, sweet. Cool view. Another 10 seconds there. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch sides. Now you've got this fun little angle from me, right? So baby position, going here. Baby position, opening up here, right? You've also got the opportunity to just circle around. And your bretzel, I'm having too much fun with this. You can see this bottom hand touching the top leg. And I'm trying to keep that knee against the ground. This bottom hand reaching for the bottom foot. And I'm trying to open up into my bretzel. So I'm actively pushing this top leg into the ground, actively opening up, trying to bring my top shoulder blade to the ground as well. I should do the whole class like this, unless it'll make you dizzy. Got another 30 seconds here. Another 10 for you. I'm not going to do the whole class like this, so I'm going to move the camera. Go ahead and come out of that position. We're going to do some half kneeling, world's greatest stretches. Left foot is down, right knee is down. I'm going to start with my right hand down, okay? We do this in every class with our knees off the ground, right? Brittany does this every single time. Reaching down, trying to get that elbow to the ground. Opening up for world's greatest stretch, okay? In a kneeling position, I end up feeling more in my hips than I do in my ribs. Shows you how tied together this kinetic chain is. Adductors, hip rotators, all connected behind us. You've been with us since week 1 and 2. You remember Chrissy, shout out Chrissy, and us showing you that nice thoracolumbar junction, aponeurosis, fascia that connects these fascial slings, lets our hips and shoulders work together. Okay, that was 10 reps for me. I'm not going to switch sides. What I'm going to do is switch hands. Left hand goes down. Now what I'm going to do with my right hand is reach under or thread the needle and open up here. Oh, a lot of T-spine rotation. Threading the needle, coming up. I've just done 2. I'm sure you were watching, so I'm going to give you 10 reps from here. Give you another angle in case you need it. I've got 2 more reps, 12 for me, 10 for you. Cool. Finish up your 10th rep, and then you can switch sides. Right foot down in front of you, left hand still on the ground, elbow to ground, hand to sky. 10 reps here for you. Elbow to ground, hand to sky. Whew. I'm on my last rep. I'm gonna switch sides. Right hand, right foot down. Left hand threads the needle and opens up. 10 reps here. Oh. Number 5 for me, I think I'm going relatively fast, so take your time. If you're going faster than me, really slow down. Rule number 5. Ten reps for me, done. Take your time, I'm gonna give you another 10 seconds to finish up. 3, 2, 1, we are on the ground. We're going to get into that 3-month prone position, prone being laying on our belly, okay? I'm gonna show you, let me drop this camera just a little bit. We did this last Tuesday, after all those hip flexion drills. 3-month prone position, creating a diamond with my hands. Elbows are out towards my side, palms go right in front of me, okay? Soft tuck in the hips, breathe into your belly. Now, before you do anything, right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you spend 1 minute just trying to breathe into your belly, okay? So you should feel your pelvis, your lower abdominals push the ground away. All the way down to your groin, okay? Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders. The more elevation you get in your shoulders, the more likely you are to breathe into your ribs using your ancillary breathing muscles, right? The stuff in between your ribs, your traps, the stuff that honestly shouldn't be working when we're trying to breathe deeply, okay? So those of you that have done breath work with me, you understand, big is not deep, okay? You want deep. Visualize the air that you inhale entering through your mouth and driving all the way down to your groin, pushing the ground away. And then slowly control the release, okay? If my hand was on your butt and on your shoulders, I would want to feel elevation at your butt first, okay? Your shoulders will elevate a little bit, but I want you to just visualize the ground underneath your groin and belly button pushing away from you with every inhale. Every exhale, you sink a little bit closer to the ground. We're gonna do another 30 seconds here. My head has been elevated so you could hear me, but honestly, your chin should be tucked. And you should just be in this resting position. Relax your face, relax your face, relax your breath, relax your shoulders. Last breath. Find that diamond position with your hands. Your forehead should be on the ground or on a pillow. Okay, what we're gonna do, shoulders go back. We're actively pushing the ground away with our arms, keeping our chin tucked, and driving our head back behind us. Okay, now notice that I'm reaching back with a long neck and a tucked chin, right? I'm not reaching up. I'm not getting this crunchy sensation in my neck. There's no tension in my lower back because I'm breathing into my belly, something that we just did. We're just holding and trying to get as much extension through our ribs as possible. If you start to feel tension in the front of your shoulders, bring it back down. Reset by driving your shoulders down. Try to think of externally rotating or corkscrewing your shoulders. Push the ground away and extend through the T-spine again. We're going to do this for another 45 seconds. This is more about endurance than it is about reps. So you might be able to hold for 10 seconds. You might be able to hold for 2 minutes. Not a contest. You're listening to your body. If you feel tension like I just did in your front, you've lost stability, reset, shoulders down, breathing into the belly, pushing the ground away. Another 10 seconds. Go ahead and finish up your last rep. Come into a quadruped position. So knees down, feet down, hands underneath your shoulders, okay? So last time we did this, we walked our hands forward, we pulled ourselves forward, we tucked our hips, remember? And then we drew our heels back and let our knees hover above the ground 1 centimeter. We held this low abdominal pelvic floor plank. And this is what I'm doing right now. Now I'm going to give you another 90 seconds here. Same idea as with that 3-month prone position. If you start to feel it in your neck, if you start to feel it in your back, reset. Again, walked my hands forward, pulled myself forward, didn't drive my lower back and my groin to the ground. I'm still trying to keep as neutral a spine as possible. And then I tuck the hips. So I'm rounding my back, and then knees come off. Very simple, but definitely not easy. Resetting for me, finding that quadruped position, shoulders back, walk the hands forward just a little bit, pull myself forward, shoulders go back, pushing the ground away, tucking the hips, and here I go. This is going to be my last hold. My knees are coming down. If you're just getting started, I'm going to give you another 10 seconds. 2, 1, you can come out of that, get up, walk around, get off the ground for a little bit. I'm going to grab an object. Matter of fact, I'll grab a towel. If you don't have a towel at home, that's okay. This hand towel is going to be incredibly challenging for me. I actually think that top view might be beneficial for you, so I'm going to move the camera again. Really, I just like this view. So I'm going to get what are called break-aparts. I'm going to try to get this towel all the way back and around my spine. I don't think I can do this. Matter of fact, with a hand towel, I know I can't. It's too narrow for me to be able to do so, right? My shoulders don't have that mobility. So I'm going to grab a resistance band, but at home, if you don't have a resistance band, right, grab a big bath towel. Okay, I'm going to show you once what I'm looking for. Chins down, breaking apart like so. Okay, see that at home? Be breaking it apart, right? The more narrow this object,
the more difficult it's going to be. So with a resistance band, I have the benefit starting wide and then moving more and more narrow to give myself more of a challenge. At home, if you've got a towel, a nice big bath towel, hopefully you're grabbing it now, right? You can do the exact same thing. You can start wider and then begin to move your hands closer. Without the elasticity of a resistance band, you don't get to cheat by pulling it apart the way that I can. So at home, we're gonna do this for 60 seconds. Timer begins in 10. I'm gonna demo again for you, but if you don't have your towel, go ahead and get it.
And work through these break aparts. My head is on the ground. My chin is tucked, not lifting up. Whole time, neck is soft. Little tension, a little bit of tension in my abs will go a long way. Okay, if you're getting neck stuff, brace your abs, right? And work. Make sure you're not lifting your head up off the ground. Okay, you've got a minute here. I'm gonna move the camera again. Keep on going. If you're just listening to my voice, I'll give you the cue for when you're done. But right now, keep on moving. Keep going, another 30 seconds. At home, you might be asking, could I just do this kneeling? The answer is yes, right? But just like I like using the block, the wall for my cars, I like using the floor as a block. It's gonna make sure that I'm not cheating, not arching my back, not getting or recruiting muscles that I shouldn't be for this particular exercise. Another 15 seconds. Two, one. At home, you could recover. We're gonna get into some shoulder hovers, okay? Now, you're just gonna get this view here. I'm gonna demo for you first. I'm gonna give you your time. We've done straight leg hip hovers over objects. We're not gonna use an object for this particular drill, but we're gonna go from strict shoulder flexion out to about 30 degrees and get this angle as well. So what you're gonna see in this prone position, head is tucked, one hand at a time. I'm just gonna lift. I'm gonna make sure I'm not arching my back, make sure I'm not rotating up, okay? We're gonna get 10-second hovers. Now, I can't count and do this with you, so watch me quickly while I do it. I'm just gonna give you a count to 3, right? Bracing my core, shoulders down, left arm is straight, reaching back, and then reaching up. Pretty simple stuff. So I'm gonna have you do 6 10-second hovers. That's gonna be a really long time. We're gonna do 10 5-second hovers instead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back down, give you a little break, okay? We're gonna do each arm 10 reps total, okay? So go ahead and get into your prone position. Left arm starts. Now I want you making a karate chopped hand, right? And I wanna make sure that your shoulder doesn't rotate in either direction. Okay, you're just trying to keep as neutral a shoulder as possible, taking it straight back and then bring it down. We're gonna get 5 seconds for each hover, 5 seconds of rest in between each, 10 total reps. You begin together in 3, 2, 1, hold up. 4, 5, bring it down. Cool, each time, trying to get a little bit further back. Ready, set, up. 3, 4, 5, bring it down. Ready, set, up, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. And up, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Ready, up, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down, you're halfway. Ready, set, up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Good. Ready, set, up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. 2, 1, come up. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. 2 more. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Ready, set, up. Last time. Keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Hovers should be challenging. We're not going to go out just yet. We're going to go into the right side. Okay. Now, if you need more of a challenge, you're holding an object underneath your shoulder like so. Right. So this is going to be way too high for me to get a hover, but you get the idea, right? I'm going to try to lift off of this higher object. So if you feel like you're not doing enough work, you need to elevate that hand into a position where you feel like, oh, okay, I'm past my range of motion and I'm only hovering a centimeter off of it. Go ahead and get ready. You're going to begin that right side in 3, 2, 1. Come up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ready. Come up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Ready, set, come up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Good job, halfway. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. 3 more. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Last 2. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Last 1. 10-second hold. Ready, set, up and hold. Hold that position. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Nice job at home. Okay. Now, none of this should cause you pain. Okay. Rule number 12 of the gym: if it hurts, stop. Okay. None of it should cause you pain. So you know, when dealing with frozen shoulders and that kind of stuff, physical therapists will work within 15 degrees of abduction, right? Moving away from the body, right? So they'll try to regain some momentum here, right? Within this little range. And then if that's all good, they'll move within a 15-degree range and try to get all this good stuff up here, right? And then if that's all good, they'll move within here. And if that's all good, they'll move within here, right? So if you find that through here you're getting pinching, irradiating, heat, lightning bolts, bad stuff like that, ease up, okay? So we did strict shoulder flexion, right? That might have been challenging. It might have been easy. We're gonna move, you guessed it, 15 degrees away. We're gonna do that in that same supine position, okay? I'm gonna do my new favorite camera angle so you can see it. I think with this angle, you'll get a better understanding. Right, head's being supported. You don't need to go exactly 15 degrees, that's okay. But for me, it's a Y from the YMCA, right? Pretty simple stuff. So I'm supporting my head with my right hand, moving open 15 degrees, and I'm gonna pull up without rotating through my rib cage. Same thumbs up position, right? Keeping that neutral shoulder joint, taking it up and open. For me, this is where the challenge lies. I could go here all day, but here, oh man, that is hard. So I want you to think about leading with your thumb, okay? Another 10 reps on each arm, 5-second holds. You begin together in 3, in 2, in 1, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down.
Excuse me. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. 2 down, 8 to go. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. 3 down. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Halfway. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Sorry if you lost me for a minute. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. 3 more. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Last 2. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Last one. You got a 10-second hold. Ready, set, up and hold. Fight, fight. Draw back. Reach back. Tummy tight. No stress in the neck. No rotation. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're going to do the same thing on that right side. Again, 15 degrees. Taking it back as far as you can. You begin together in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. You're halfway. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. 2 more. Ready, set, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. 1 more. 10-second hold. 2, 1. Let's go. Up and hold for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come into a full kneeling position. Now, some of you might remember when I was doing swimmers with Chrissy, I collapsed with how aggressive my hovering was in this position. I'm going to try not to do that this time. We're going to get 5 hovers. I'm going to show you from this angle exactly what my shoulders will look like. I'm going to try to talk loud enough so that you can hear me. My hands start like I'm being arrested in this top position, okay? My elbows will go back, my hands will come up, I'll move 1 joint at a time. So I'll extend through the elbows, I'll then draw into a T position, I'll internally rotate. The whole time, I'm still thinking of reaching back behind me, okay? So whether I'm here or here, I'm always reaching back behind me, right? From this T position, internally rotated, I'm going to get into as much extension as I can. I'm going to bend at my elbows, trying to take my hands as high as I can. And then I'm going to let my shoulders relax in this position. From here, my elbows will come back, my hands will come off. I'll extend at my elbows. I'll come up into that T position.
I'll externally rotate, still reaching back behind me. I'll find my under arrest position. Hands will go behind the head, and then I will rest. Okay, we're gonna do 5 reps there. I'm gonna give you your count. I'm gonna give you the cues, right? So let's go ahead and get our hands back. You are under arrest. Elbows kissing your ears. Hands reaching as far down your back as you can. Okay, I'm in a half kneeling stance. You can be in a full kneeling, but either way, at least one knee on the ground. Listen to the cues carefully. Okay? In this position, first things first, hands lift off of the back. Second cue, elbows extend. You reach up for the sky, still drawing your hands back. Draw your hands down into a T, still reaching back behind you. Internally rotate the shoulders, palms now reaching behind you. Draw your hands down towards your butt, still reaching behind you. Bend at the elbows and reach up your back. You're under arrest in a different position, and then bring the elbows down. And I cramped. Damn it. Okay, not as bad as the first time I did it with you guys, but man, okay? Because I don't own that range of motion, my central nervous system's telling me, hey, get out of that position. If you're still in it, good for you, you're better than me, okay? Under arrest in this position, right? Try to reach your hands up even higher. Try to wiggle your way up, okay? I'm not gonna lie, you might end up cramping. So, first things first, elbows are kissing the ribs, draw the elbows back. Second thing, hands go off the back. Third thing, elbows extend. Fourth thing, hands reach up into the T. Fifth thing, externally rotate the shoulders. That feels great. So my thumbs are reaching behind me, still drawing back. Hands come up overhead, bend at the elbows, reach down towards your back. Let your elbows kiss your ears, and then let your hands rest along your neck. Okay, that's 1 rep. We got 4 more. So listen to the cues again. I'm going to switch my kneeling position. Just for fun, you don't have to. Okay, elbows draw back, hands draw off the back. Elbows extend, I'm reaching up and back, continuously reaching back. That's always a good cue, always reaching back. As you're reaching back, reach wide. Big hug position. Draw your thumbs down, internally rotate your shoulders, keep reaching back. Okay, draw your thumbs down towards your butt, keep reaching back. Keep reaching back, keep reaching down. Bend at your elbows, reach your hands up your spine, and then let your hands rest. Draw your elbows closer to your ribs. Now again, let's wiggle our way up a little bit. Elbows are against the ribs, hands against the mid-back. First things first, elbows draw away from the ribs. Hands reach off of the spine, just hold that position. That shouldn't be fun. If it's fun, you're not working hard enough. Keep holding, and then extend, come out of that position, keep reaching back. Come up into a T position, keep reaching back. Externally rotate, thumbs go back towards the wall, keep reaching back. Hands come up overhead for a touchdown, keep reaching back. Elbows bend and keep reaching down and back. Elbows kiss the ears, hands find your spine. That's 2 reps. Man, we got 3 more. These are no fun. Okay, ready? Reach down a little bit, wiggle your way. Okay, elbows draw away from the ears, hands come off of the spine. Extend through the arms, touchdown position, reach back. Reach wide, give me a hug, and then reach back. Internally rotate the thumbs, palms facing the wall behind you, reach back. Thumbs reach down towards your butt, keep reaching back. Keep reaching back, keep reaching down, and then bend at the elbows. Letting your hands come up your spine, and then elbows rest, kissing your ribs. You can tell I like this one. Elbows open up, moving away from the ribs. Hands come off of the spine. Hold that position. Hold that position. Hold that position. Extend through the ribs. Extend through the elbows. Pinkies reaching up for the sky. Palms facing away from you. Reach back. Thumbs reach up for the sky. Palms facing me. Reach back. Hands come up into a touchdown. Reach back. Bend at the elbows. Hands reach down for the spine. Hold that position. Pull your hands back. Elbows and palms away from your body. Keep reaching back, reaching back, reaching back. Hands find your neck. Elbows kiss your ears. 3 reps down. And 2 more to go. I'm going to give you a different position, different angle. Hands come off of the spine. Elbows open up. Elbows extend, reach back, touchdown position. T position, big hug, reach back. Thumbs come down, palms reach for the wall, keep reaching back. Thumbs reach for the butt, keep reaching back. Thumbs up, elbows bend, keep reaching back. Reach up your spine, palms find the ground. Palms find your lower back. Elbows come against your ribs. Let's do this again. Elbows off of the ribs, palms off of the ribs. Extend through the elbows, pinkies reaching up towards the sky. Externally rotate, big hug position, reach back even more. Big touchdown position, keep reaching back. Elbows bend, hands reaching down your spine, keep reaching back. Don't let your hands touch your back. Don't let your hands touch your back, keep reaching back. Don't let your hands touch your back, finally let them rest. Elbows kiss your ears. One more rep. Let's just get through it, shall we? Last thing we gotta do. Hands come off of the spine. Elbows extend, reach back, touchdown position. Find your hug, big T, and reach back further. Thumbs go down, palms facing the wall behind you, reach back further. Thumbs reach down for your butt. Keep reaching behind you. Hold that reaching position and bend at the elbows, drawing your thumbs up your spine, and then let your elbows kiss your ribs. Let's reverse this angle. Elbows open up, hands come off of the spine. Hold that position. Elbows back, hands back. Elbows back, hands back. Elbows back, hands back. Extend through the elbows. Pinkies reaching up for the sky, finding that T position. Open up, give me a big hug and reach back. Show me your touchdown, reach up and reach back. Elbows bend, palms reaching down for your neck. Don't touch. Don't touch. Keep your hands off of your back. Elbows going back, hands going back, everything reaching back for 3, 2, 1. Hands find the ground. Elbows kiss your ears. Shake out your shoulders. Oh, man. If that wasn't challenging for you, you need to call me after this. We need to figure out why, because I'm pouring sweat now. Those swimmers are no fun. No fun. You know what? We got a little bit more time. If you want to stick with us, we're going to do some wrist mode. Okay, we're just going to do 2 minutes and a passive wrist mobility stretch. And we've done this before at least twice. Fingers facing us, shoulders back, sitting back into a stretch. And we're just going to do this for 2 minutes. That's it. No pails, no rails. Just owning this stretch. 2 minutes has already begun, so if you're with me, come hang out. And I'm going to use this time to tell you, if you aren't aware already, we have a new tracking sheet. Very data heavy. We are moving everybody to a bi-weekly one-on-one session. All of you have seen me in person. So because of that, we're going to do group accountability hours. So 3, maybe 4 times a week, I'm going to have open office hours for you guys, which means that starting next week, we will not be having one-on-ones. The week after, we will revisit for bi-weekly one-on-ones. And every other week is going to be open hours, so you can come with any questions that you have. The reason for this is you already text me, call me, and do whatever else you need with me. So I want all of our tracking and check-ins to be very data-centric and utilize that time for one-on-one to ask me any other questions on form, nutrition, or whatever else you might have. Another 45 seconds here, and then we're good to go. So keep that in mind. This week is our last week of weekly one-on-ones. Next week will be an off week, and then starting the first week of May, we'll have a one-on-one, followed by weekly office hours. Another 30 seconds here. Now, that also does not mean that you can't talk to me the week that we're off. If you have questions, if you want to schedule a meeting, that's fine. I just think for you to have to commit to less of a waking up at 7 to talk to me might help you out at this juncture. And as our online client base grows, it allows us to meet with more people. 3, 2, 1.
Gently come out of there. You can flip your hands and do the opposite stretch. And I'm just going to spend 30 seconds here. Three, two, one. Come out. Shake out your wrists slowly, delicately. And that's it for today. Thank you guys very much for Tuesday's mobility. Thursday will be lower body, just as fun. See you then. Adios.